Okay, the first half of today's assignment is a guided assignment. So I'm going to guide you through how to set up a model letter. Alright, so I've given you the text, so there's minimal typing today. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to select all the text, because if you notice, this is all formatted with horizontal centering. So we're going to select it all. So what you do is you click here, you hold the left click on the mouse, and then you drag your mouse down. Whoa, not that far. Just to the first one, to enclosure. The second part of the document, that's an independent assignment. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to left align it. Now, if you notice, the spacing is kind of unusual. It looks really big gaps in there. We're going to go to the paragraph settings drop down. We're going to change it from double spacing to single spacing, and we click OK. Well, now it's a big jumbled up mess. No fear, I'm going to help you square it away. So we're going to click page layout, because the first thing we need to do is we need to set the page margins. We're going to click margins. The top margin should be 2 inches. And I don't have that here. So we're going to click custom margins. Top should be 2 inches. Bottom should be 1. Left should be 1. And right should be 1. And then we're going to click OK. Alright, so Dancy Drive is the, I'm hoping you're saying it with me, the return address. It is the address of the sender. So the current date stays with the return address. We're going to quadruple space between the date line and the letter address, or the receiver address. Okay, which means we're going to press enter from here to here 4 times. So I backspaced it so that it would be a true 4 times. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Meaning there's 1, 2, 3 empty spaces in between the two. Do you see that? Let me highlight it. And then there's the third one. So there's 3 different spaces here. Okay. The next part is, this is the recipient, or it's also called the inside address. Between the inside address and the salutation, it is supposed to be double spaced. Now, typically if you're typing away, you're going to press enter once, that's single spaced, press enter again, that is single spaced. Double spaced means there is a space right here in between the two. Now in this document, this kind of punctuation is, I hope you're saying it with me, mixed punctuation. Open punctuation would be if there is no colon here, you know, like an open door. So between the salutation and the body, it is double spaced. And then there's several paragraphs here. There's another paragraph here. At the end of the first paragraph is 2 sentences. Second sentence is every personal business is in the same regard, because they're always from a person to a business. The second one is here. This particular business letter is being typed. You didn't have to type it. As a sample of the correct formatting of a personal business letter, be sure not to type the vertical line spacing abbreviations such as GS or QS. QS, I'm hoping you know, means quadruple space. DS means double space. This letter is keyed in block style, which means every line here starts on the left-hand side. We do not use tab to indent any paragraphs in block style formatting. The next paragraph begins here. So there, we did talk about the special punctuation. This is a mixed punctuation letter, not open. And then here, this is the end of the letter. So between the end of the letter, the body, and the complementary closing, you have double space. So the complementary closing should have a double space below the body, as it is here. And there's a comma when you use mixed punctuation. Now, between the complementary closing and the author's key name, the author is Joe Smith, between the closing, which is here, and the author's name here, should be quadruple spaced, meaning it should be 3 empty lines. I backspaced it so you would see, if you were typing it, how it would really look. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, it has 1, 2, 3 empty lines in between. Now, XX in this situation, this is signifying the typist initials. So between the author's keyed name and the typist initials should be double spaced. And then there's also a notation for an enclosure. This is notating that there is something enclosed additional with this letter. So you should have it double spaced between the typist initials. Their name is X. Their first initial is X, last initial is X. So between typist initials and enclosure, this should be double spaced as well. So this pretty much sums it up for the first half of your assignment for today. You should have followed along with me. It should be pretty much a walk in the park. For the second half of your assignment, if you refer to the PDF instructions, the PDF instructions are guided. They show you how to, let me change these margins to 1 all the way around so this fits. So the PDF margins, PDF directions will guide you through how to complete your assignment. Now let's say yours, when you're done, it looks like this. This is butted up to it. What you're going to do is you're going to go to Insert, and you're going to click on Page Break, because this is all part of your second assignment. So if you have any questions, just raise your hand and I'll just be right around the corner.